Alright, y'all, so this video is going to be out of California. Now, this is going to be about a trans child molester, alright, who is 26, but he gets 2 years in juvenile detention. Okay, so juvenile detention at 26 years old. Just when I thought California couldn't get no worse, here they come, alright? So, Los Angeles County judge on Thursday ordered Hannah Tubbs, a transgender California woman, to serve 2 years in a juvenile facility after she pleaded guilty to sexually assaulting a 10-year-old girl in 2014. Alright? So, before I go any further, I just want to put this out there. So, if you are a transgender, alright, that is none of my business. Alright? As long as you are not hurting anybody, or as long as you are not, again, mainly hurting anybody, I care less what you do, alright? So again, being transgender has nothing to do with this. It's the fact that, you know, you're 26 and you sexually assaulted a 10-year-old girl and you're serving time in a juvenile prison, or juvenile jail instead of prison. And there's also another part that I have a problem with, which I'll get here to in a minute. So, Tubbs, 26, recently pleaded guilty to molesting the girl in a women's bathroom 8 years ago, when Tubbs was 2 weeks away from turning 18. At the time of the crime, she identified as a male. Okay? Now, this is what I'm getting to. This is the other problem I have with this, alright? So, at the time, identified as a male, and went by James Tubbs. But she did not identify as a female until after she was taken into custody. Alright? So that's another problem I have with this. Alright? So, if you were born a male, alright, and you go inside that women's restroom, alright, and you sexually assaulted this girl, at that time you were still identifying as a male. But now you have been taken into custody by police, alright? And I'm assuming that you're scared to go to jail with other guys because you know what will happen to you, especially with crimes like that. Alright, you know what will happen to you when they find out what you did. Alright? So, you identify now as a female to try and get away from the males. Now, not saying that there are not female in there that are a lot stronger than a lot of guys, but, you know, you feel safer inside of there. But, the main problem I have with this is, you're putting a male in there with females. That's my problem, alright? So, this person already sexually assaulted a 10-year-old girl. Alright? And now you're going to put this person in there with females. And then to top it off, you're putting a 26-year-old in there with people that are under the age of 18. Like, my mind is just blown right now, alright? Like, you're literally putting a 26-year-old child predator in a juvenile detention center. Like, what is the thought process behind that? Like, I don't get it. But, I will give you the reason on why they decided to do this, alright? Alright, so, Tubbs is 26 years old. Unlike George Gaskin's false narrative, she is not a kid. LA Deputy District Attorney John Hastry said, "There's evidence presented at juvenile proceedings which show that Tubbs sexually assaulted 2 young girls in different incidents in the past." So it was two children, right? He has prior violent convictions and conduct as an adult. Alright, so I'm not going to go into great detail about exactly what happened, just because, one, it's disgusting, alright, and two, it's YouTube, alright? So, I'm just gonna go into a little bit, alright, so it was at a Denny's restaurant. 10-year-old was in the bathroom by herself. He walked in to the stall that she was in, locked the stall, grabbed her by the throat, pushed her against the wall, and did what he did. Alright? So, Tuss was sentenced to 2 years in juvenile facility. Like I said, in LA County, juvenile facilities can house both females and males, but in separate areas. But this person will be housed with the females. Alright. 2 years is the maximum sentence for any juvenile in a new program over the age of 25. And obviously, you know, this sparked criticism. But Gaskin, which is the district attorney there, has cited studies showing brain development isn't complete until a person is 25 and contends juvenile detention can rehabilitate young offenders. Alright, so, listen. At certain ages, alright, you know what's right and you know what's wrong. Like, you know, at age, like, you know, 7, 8, alright, you know, hurting someone is illegal. You know you will get in trouble for that. You know killing someone is illegal, alright? That's just kind of common sense stuff that you pick up. Alright? And once you get older, you know what more you can do, alright? So at, you know, 18 or 17, you know not to do this. You know that it is illegal. Alright? I don't care what kind of studies you looked at. I don't care, alright? And again, the fact that you put a 26-year-old in here with juveniles, with female juveniles, like, I don't get it at all. I really don't. I'm mind blown right now that you would put a 26-year-old to begin with in a juvenile facility. That alone is a problem. These people are supposed to be 17 and under. Simple as that. If you're still in there at age 18, you're supposed to be transferred to an adult, to the actual jail. 17 and under. Alright? That's what it is. Not 26 and then you get housed with females even though you just sexually assaulted a 10-year-old female. Why would this person not do it again? You see they have prior violent interactions. And now this. Why would they stop there? Why would they not do something inside of jail? When they get out, why would they not do something? Like, I don't get it. Now, the judge said their hands were tied. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But, we'll see. So, they did go on to say that this 26-year-old would be sentenced to 2 years juvenile facility, like I said. It would be in isolation, separated by sight and sound from the other juveniles. We'll see about that, if that actually happens or not. But, again, this is just mind-blowing to me. But, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. As always, thank y'all for watching, and y'all stay safe out there.